My name is Retta Primaulina Silitonga. Today I want to share my review of a TED talk called Being an Introvert is a Good Thing by Crystal Robello. Okay, this video is really inspiring for me because it talks about something that I can personally relate to, being an introvert. Okay, let's get started. First, let me share some of the main ideas that Crystal talked about in her TED talk. These are the things that stood out the most to me. First, society often tells us that being quiet or shy is bad, but Crystal says that being an introvert is not something we need to change. And the second, she gives examples of successful introverts like Albert Einstein and Rosa Parks to show that introverts can be leaders and achieve great things. And the last one is she also explained that introverts have strength like being responsible, versatile, and working well in small groups or alone. And now I want to share my thoughts about her main points. Personally, I completely agree with what Crystal said. I think society puts too much pressure on people to be outgoing, but being an introvert is just a different way of living, and it's not wrong. Her ideas made me feel like I don't need to change who I'm to fit in. So, moving on, there's one part of the talk that really stood out to me. It is when Crystal quote Susan Chin, like, the secret to life is to put yourself in the right light. For some, it is a Broadway spotlight. For others, it's a lamplit desk. This really made me think that success looks different for everyone, and it is okay to find what works for me. And now let me talk about how this TED talk connected to my personal experience. This talk reminds me of when people told me to speak up more or be more outgoing. Sometimes I felt like there was something wrong with me, but now I realize that being quiet or reserved is just part of who I am, and that's okay. So, to wrap it up, this TED talk by Crystal Robello really opened my eyes. It is a great reminder that being an introvert is not a weakness, it is a strength. And I recommended this talk to anyone who feels like they don't fit and because it is so that being yourself is what really matters. I think that's all for me. Thank you for listening to my review. See you.